once, before there were kingdoms, before there were cities, before anyone wrote a single word. Our story did not begin with kings. It began with a single step. The first tool was nothing more than an ordinary stone. Fire was never invented, only discovered. Khai was never the hero, only the witness. Nature was humanity's first teacher, and its most unforgiving one. Every footprint tells a story, even when no one is left to remember who made it. Before roads, every journey followed the water. Long before humans ruled the earth, giants already did. The first home was never built. It was discovered. These walls became humanity's very first library. The first questions were never written. They were whispered beneath the stars. Every sunrise gave humanity another chance to survive. Time changes everything, except the journey itself. History begins long before anyone remembers it. Long before language, there was family. Sometimes, evolution begins with a single step upward. Curiosity appeared long before civilization. Every day, survival was never guaranteed. Humanity's greatest strength was never speed. It was each other. The first invention wasn't created. It was discovered. A simple edge changed everything. Knowledge became humanity's greatest inheritance. They didn't know it, but they were walking toward every continent on Earth. Every great civilization began with someone willing to walk into the unknown. One day, something appeared on the horizon that no human had ever controlled. Fire came from the sky, long before humans learned to keep it alive. They feared it, because they had never seen anything like it before. For the first time, humans carried the sun with them. That night, darkness was no longer the ruler of the earth. Before language, stories were told with firelight.
Fire didn't just give warmth, it gave humanity another sunrise.
Cooking transformed food and transformed the human brain. That night, humanity discovered there was time to dream. Humanity would never be the same again, because someone refused to let the fire die. The greatest hunters were never the strongest. They were the most patient. Before maps, the Earth itself became humanity's guide. Long before language became complex, Cooperation already existed. The hunt was won before it even began. Success belonged to those who hunted together, not alone. Every successful hunt came with gratitude, because survival always had a cost. To early humans, waste simply did not exist. Every civilization begins with someone willing to teach. Food filled their stomachs, but sharing it built society. Long before kingdoms, humanity discovered its greatest weapon was never stone, it was each other. Every journey begins with one impossible decision: leaving home. They weren't searching for history. They were simply searching for tomorrow. Every river separated the past from the future. The earth never promised an easy path, only a possible one. Sometimes, survival meant climbing where no one had climbed before. Every new land demanded that humanity become someone new. The world was larger and stranger than anyone had imagined. Home was no longer a place. It became the people around the fire. The stars had changed, but humanity's questions had not. They believed they were searching for food, but they were unknowingly discovering the future of humanity. Somewhere inside this cave, humanity would discover imagination. Before books, these walls remembered everything. Someone wanted to leave proof that they existed. They were not decorating the cave, they were preserving memory. Before history had words, it found music. For the first time, humans celebrated something greater than survival. Imagination became humanity's greatest invention. Pictures became the first classroom. They disappeared long ago, but their hands are still reaching toward us. Humanity's greatest legacy was never stone. It was the ability to imagine a future beyond itself.